The mother. Mm-hmm. Okay, next the mother. Mbak Utin. I can give you change for a tenner, kind lady. The mother. Thank you kindly, lady. Okay, thank you, lady. The conversation. What is the topic of this conversation, by the way? It's about buying flowers, right? And then where does the conversation take place? Really? At home? Florist. And then who is this flower girl? The seller, the seller, the seller. So I think I have a example for you. So let's read this one. Mm, can we start from the beginning again? Mbak Darwati and Mbak Eka. Mbak Darwati A, Mbak Eka B. But let's read it together. Yang lainnya juga bisa sama-sama baca di sini. Mhm. Exaggerate. All right. So, what do you think the topic of this conversation? The topic, the topic, the topic. Mm-hmm. Penantian. And then, how about the others? Penantian, waiting for the passport. Coba kita baca sekali lagi kali ya. We've been waiting in line for like 20 minutes. No, it's been like an hour. No way, you always exaggerate. It does feel like way more than 20 minutes. It does feel like more than 20 minutes though. Cause the line's moving so slow, probably cause there's only two people here. I bet they have more than just two people here. They're just probably taking breaks or goofing off somewhere. Finally, the line is starting to move. Hey, I don't know you get passport at the post office. I just saw a sign for it. Yeah, I got mine here last year. Cool, I still need to get mine. I haven't ever been out of the country, so I haven't needed one. But you are going to Europe this summer, right? Yeah, so I should probably get mine soon. You should. It might take a while for them to send it to you. So, from this conversation, some one of you guys say it's about apa tadi? Penantian, nunggu lama gitu ya. Ada tadi juga yang bilang tentang passport. Kenapa mbaknya bilang passport? Mhm. Oke. Tapi semua dari sini dari percakapan itu apakah langsung ke paspor atau ada yang lain? Antri kan? Atau kita atau kita bisa bilang the first possible answer for this one they are waiting the line, they are in line. Atau kita juga bisa bilang they are losing their patience. Yeah, they're losing their patience. Cause yeah, they're losing their patience because they're waiting. Their lines move so slow because it's yeah so slow, right? And then we've been waiting here in line for 20 minutes. No, it's been like an hour. No way, you always exaggerate. It does feel like way more than 20 minutes though, because the line's moving so slow. Tapi mereka berdua sebenarnya komplain, tapi yang satu yang melebih-lebihkan, satu enggak ah itu masih 20 menit lebih, tapi sebenarnya line-nya tuh moving so slow, probably karena dua orang di sini gitu. Jadi sebenarnya mereka itu mulai they're starting to lose their patience in line. Alright, by the way, where does the conversation probably take place? In the post office. And then who are they? Uh-huh. That's cool. Bisa dibilang two friends, right? Two people who are friends, they are friends, something like that one. All right, good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, let's see Mbak Endang and Mbak Harningsi. Mbak Endang Kodi, Mbak Harningsi Elaine. Come on. Okay, good. So, where is the topic? What is the topic of the conversation about? Mm-hmm. Her aunt. All right. So about worriness, right? And then how about the others? Gimana yang lainnya? Jangan tidur dulu. Or we can say pengalaman. What is the topic of the conversation? Tapi sebenarnya dia worry itu dia pertama, hey, why are you still up? I couldn't sleep, so I decided to read for a little bit. Is everything alright? Were you worried about something? Well, not really, but I don't know. Do you want to talk about it? It's not a big deal. I'm sure she'll be fine. Who my sister called and said that our aunt is having surgery tomorrow. I was just worried about her. What's wrong? I'm not sure exactly. She said it wasn't anything major. I'm sure she will be fine. Let's go get something. So the topic of the conversation is someone couldn't sleep because of the worriness, right? Can we say that? Someone couldn't sleep. Of course, ya. Enggak, of course lagi udah cross. Okay. So, and then where does this conversation take place probably? In the bedroom atau at home. Kita bisa bilang at home atau in the bedroom. And then who are they? A best friend? You think? A roommate? A roommate, a best friend, or a husband and wife, or a spouse? Do you think so? Why do you say it's not her husband? Tapi kan bagi orang bule kadang seperti itu. Hey, you still up something like that. I couldn't sleep. Teman tapi M-nya apa ya? Teman tapi apa itu? Ya, bisa kita bilang kalau kepikiran ada mungkin teman atau roommate atau tapi kalau cuma teman bilangnya let's go get some sleep, tomorrow we will call and see how it went. Let's go get some sleep. Kalau misalnya teman, kita biasanya bilang just sleep something like that. Get some sleep. Kita nggak bilang let's go get some sleep. But we don't know if they are roommates. I don't know. I prefer they are husband and wife. Yes. So this is the short conversation that we can see in our book. We can also see the first no, let's see formative text, formative test, page 711. Oh, 711. It's the conversation between Martin and Rosa. It's not that short, but it's not that long either. So tadi Mbak Endang sama Mbak Haneng sih ya. Sekarang ini deh Mas Jimmy jadi Martin, and then Mbak Lukitia jadi Rosa. Dan oh, oke. Asistennya ya Mbak ya. Alright, let's start Mas Jimmy and Mbak Luki.
Conversation about another thing.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Anatomy, and it's going to be hard one.
Don't you get tired of looking at the books?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I want to throw all of them right out the window.
I don't know how you keep on with it. It's too hard to remember.
Well, you study a lot too. It doesn't seem any easier to become an engineer.
But at least it doesn't take us long. I'll be out building them while you're still waiting around for a hospital or an intern.
If I get that far, if I fail this exam, I'm going to have to choose another career.
There's another thing. Every exam you take is always a good one.
A lot of people do flunk out of medical school, you know.
Maybe you do better tomorrow if you just close all the books and turn on the internet.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't learn anything, and I'd be tired besides.
Well, alright, can I help you then?
Yes, you can. You can read me all these words and see if I know what they mean.
I don't know how you remember all of them.
You have to learn just as many words as I do, and they are all technical words that I don't understand.
Okay, good. So let's get to the question here. Number one. What is the topic of this conversation?
Exam.
Exam? Studying for exam. Yes, examination. And then where does the conversation take place? What building?
In the college.
In the college, or we can say like in the dormitory. Maybe they are students, right? So maybe while I'll be out building dams while we are still walking around some any hotels any. So we can say like they are in the, or we can say they are in the dormitory.
Itu kayak menjelaskan saya akan keluar.
Dari building, tapi bukan building. Gimana, Mbak?
Dia kan engineer.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Martin ini tuh kayak ngasih apa ya? Pokok, aku keluar langsung bikin gedung, sedangkan kamu masih masih jalan jadi intern kayak gitu.
But at least it doesn't take as long. I'll be out building dams while you are still working around some any hospital as an intern. Yes. So where do you think the conversation takes place?
Dan
I think they are friends, and then I think it's dormitory because they are students, right? Who are they? They are students. So I think it's in the dormitory or in the hostel. Some people call it hostel, dormitory, atau boarding house, kos-kosan. Kan seperti.
iya,
Iya, benar.
makanya Rosa lagi baca buku ceritanya Rosa lagi baca buku.
That's correct. But don't tell me you're studying for another exam. Tapi kan kalau misalnya perpustakaan kan harus bisik-bisik. Nah, kalau misalnya written conversation, dia harus jelaskan di sini apakah mereka itu whispering or something. Tapi kan kalau misalnya kita yeah, I think it's in dormitory or it's somewhere in hostel because I think they are students, and then don't tell me you are studying for another exam. That's exactly what I'm doing. What subject in this time? Anatomy, and it's going to be hard one. Something like this one. The window, I don't want you to keep on with it. It's too hard to be a doctor. All right, all right. Okay, it could be, but since they are talking about exam and then they are students, so I think they are living in the dormitory or something. That's what I'm assuming. So, okay, let's see the second conversation between Pete and Janice. So, I'm gonna go with tadi Mbak Mas Jimmy sama Mbak Luki, Mbak Sitatun dan Mbak Utin. Mbak Ranti sama Mbak Sitatun. Mbak Ranti sama Mbak Sitatun. Conversation 2, Pete and Janice. Page 7.12.
Tahu aja. Food and Jenny ya. Tapi udah oke.
you doing with all of home? What is it for? Have you tried to get a student loan from a bank? I never saw such a long application. You're only 18. You cannot have that much of a story. Won't the school send a transcript of your marks? You deserve to get the scholarship just for being able to fill out the application. Is it being given by the university you are going to? Is it a good scholarship? Okay, good. So, what is this topic? What is the topic of the conversation between Pete and Janice? Scholarship, right? The conversation is about scholarship. And then, who is this Janice, by the way? Intinya menawarkan ya.
Bukan, yang menerima beasiswa ya?
Who is going to apply
Beasiswa.
beasiswa atau a student candidate for the scholarship, right? Dia kan mau menjadi student kan, tapi dia juga mau uh, apply for scholarship. Yes. So this is jadi ini yang udah kita bahas ini adalah conversation version 1 dalam modul kita yang mana ini yang lebih short. Nah, now let's move on to the page 7.18 yang mana di conversation ini mungkin lanjut yang adalah lanjutan dari conversation pertama. Nah, di conversation kedua ini berisi tentang latihan-latihan bagaimana cara menangkap informasi dari suatu conversation atau percakapan sebagaimana pada bagian pertama. Mari kita lihat contohnya. Dia hampir sama, cuma pertanyaannya di sini ada nambah. Nah, kalau misalnya tadi kita yang di conversation pertama itu kita fokus sama topik sama juga tempat the conversation take place, and then here they add more like what happened to some certain line in the conversation. So I'm gonna read this one and then let's take a look. 3 gallons of super, please. 3 gallons of super, yes, please. Yes, sir. Tom, why don't we get a small family car? What? You mean sell my sports car? Never. But it's expensive to run and it's old. You bought it long before I met you. When did you get it? It's a very good car and I never have any trouble with it. But you had some trouble with it only last week, don't you? Excuse me, that's 1 pound, sir. Here you are. Oh, oh, ada 3 ya? Ada 3 orang. Oh, and would you check the battery, please? Check the battery, sir? Certainly. Don't you remember? It broke down just before we got married, and it was in the garage for a whole week. This is a wonderful car. It always starts first time. The battery is all right, sir. Thank you. It didn't start first time yesterday morning. That was only because it was so cold. It's a wonderful engine. Just listen to it when I start it now. And then Tom presses starter, sound of engine turning over but not starting. I'm listening, Tom. Jadi Di sini percakapan ada 3 orang, si Ethan dan ini sebenarnya hanya bayang-bayang di percakapan mereka itu. Jadi yang fokusnya itu adalah si Tom dan si Susan. Nah, from this conversation, where do you think Tom and Susan are? Oh, jawabannya sudah di sini. They are at a petrol station. They are at petrol station. Nah, and then what are Tom and Susan talking about? They are talking about their sport car, or they are talking about buying a new car. Ya nggak sih? And then what does Susan want? She wants Tom to sell their sport car. And then what happened to the car? The engine didn't work well. Nah, di sini pertanyaannya hampir sama semua, tapi ada beberapa yang berbeda. Let's take a look pada latihan yang pertama. Bacalah percakapan dengan cermat, kemudian jawablah pertanyaan yang ada di bawahnya. Kita cuma sedikit ya, jadi balik lagi ke Mbak Utin dan Mbak Darwati.
What are you doing? Don't go into the car. What? What are you talking about? It may be a bomb. It may be dangerous. Maybe there. It may explode or something. Not now. Another day, a lot of bombs were dropped here in the world. Why don't we tell the police about it? It's heavier than it looks.
Okay, so where do they find the bomb? Where do they find a bomb? In the big hole. Okay, in the big hole. So what does Simon want to do? To see the bomb, right? He wants to see the bomb. And then what does Pam think they should do? Yeah, Pam thinks they should call the police officer or something like that one. And how did the bomb probably get there? Alright, so maybe it was dropped during the war. It was dropped during the war. Okay, so I have 2 conversations that I prepare for you. So I think let me share here. Maybe I can share. Should I share that on Facebook so everyone can download? Okay, let me do that. Ya soalnya saya ambilnya dari internet kan. Tapi kalau misalnya untuk ujian juga ngambilnya dari internet, wadaw.
Mungkin mereka memang nggak apa-apa lah, kan Kemendikbudnya sekarang itu.
Oke, coba deh dilihat di Facebook ada namanya conversation